working with Bruno Mars, I chatted with Bruno Mars just the other day, man. That dude is one talented cat.
Yeah, you know, and it's crazy because, like, his project, like, really took off. Like, I was in a lounge somewhere in Atlanta, and we heard his EP before his EP even came out.
Oh, for real?
So apparently, like, somebody
Pirates again!
Piracy in the industry. It's crazy.
And did you like, you're working with also Haley and some other rock singers on your album. What's up with the rock theme, man? I know you're into all kinds of music, but I think that's dope that you.
I feel like, you know, hip hop and rock are so parallel in just in their nature and, you know, just what it's about. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at like artists like, you know, look at classic hip hop like Tupac and KRS-One. Like, the whole thing was like rebel and, like, you know, just go against the norm. And rock is like
fight the power that be.
It's like fight the power.
Yeah.
Drop the rock.
Dude, you just went all death metal on us. You went like hip hop death metal.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
your
it's
next
like,
album.
it's the same attitude. Like, you know what I mean? It expresses itself differently. You know, like, rock is more musical.
Yeah.
And I would say hip hop is more about the art of MCing and crowd control, but the attitude and the purpose and the intention is the same. And that's why, you know, they kind of cross over.
Well, when you combine those two, I mean, look at like the Run DMC and Aerosmith. They dropped it in. Look what happened with them.
Exactly. And I was like, you know, man,
yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure like every rapper, you know, every now and then wants to go.
Yeah, but dude, people stepped away from it too. And then when they, like, Jay-Z did it with like Linkin Park kind of, and they came back and they called it mashup, like it's never been done before, putting rock and hip hop together. And you're like, they did that.
But you know, like, it, like, if you look at hip hop, like the early hip hop tracks where they sampled a lot of stuff, like hip hop was made off of whatever music was being sampled. You know what I mean? Like, the musical element has always been there, whether it be like something from a movie or an old doo-wop track or a rock song. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever it was.
Well, that's the same thing, and I mean, all music is like that too. It's even I think rock might be the most unique, I would say. I mean, look at house music, that's old disco music.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I dig the sound, especially like in your new song Magic, which is hot, man. It's a different sound, and that's what I love about playing it here too. It doesn't sound like everything else going on, and that had to be a fun track to make, yeah?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, it's like...
The guys from Weezer, Rivers?
It's just high, it's so high energy, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I love the track, but Airplanes is like the song right now. Nothing on You hit it big, did it sing, and then you came back with Airplanes, and everyone went like, holy hell, you just kicked me in the face again with another hit. What I like about that song, because you talk about real stuff as far as your future and your longevity, and that's interesting too, because there's a lot of artists that are like, whatever, I got my money, I'm gonna buy a house, I'm gonna buy everyone I know a house. And so,
hit up the mall.
What does B.O.B. need? What does Bobby Ray need to have some longevity, man, in this, and stay in the game and keep people on you?
I would have to say, you have to just continue to do the same thing that you did to get here. You know, granted, I had a lot more time
right
back then, way more time. But
yeah, I mean, when you're making music in your basement,
exactly. Like if you're somewhere making music, if you have time to stay in a basement and live there and, you know, make music, you have a lot of time on your hands. And you know, that during that period, I was in high school, or the first part of that period. So, you know, on the weekends, I would just spend the whole weekend at the studio, and during the week, just come up with ideas. So. No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I'll say when you're coming up with ideas, man. Where what are you doing with those? Do you keep a notebook with you? Are you constantly? Is your brain constantly going? This is my next thing. Holy cow! This is my next thing.
A good idea. I mean, okay. Now, when I say this, unless you have a really long, drunk, party, high night, you know, a good idea is something that you'll remember.
Dude, I personally want to thank you for coming by, because you're one of my favorite artists out right now. So it's like, I'm kind of like a fan.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
kind of not, be too excited. But no, I'm happy you're here, and cop that album. But for
make sure you
like,
cop that album. Where did that come? Like, where did cop come
I just
from?
remember
like,
Missy Elliott's song that came out. That cop that.
What, like, what's the root of that?
Cop?
Like what? Cop?
I think it has to do with, and I'm just totally BSing and just making crap up right now. But maybe it has to do with stealing it, so you cop it because the cops don't get you?
Yeah, I guess. Know. Who knows? If
Or,
you know, tweet me. Tweet at BOBATL and let me know where cop came from.
There we go.
In reference of copping something.
And we'll put it on Wikipedia.
And we'll put it up on my Wikipedia.
That is Wikipedia. Thank you, man. B.O.B. Why don't you go ahead and intro your new song, Magic, right now?
This right here, just burst of energy blasting through your speakers, is Magic featuring Rivers Cuomo off of the new album, The Adventures of Bobby Ray. Stay tuned on 103.5.
I got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold.